the sun breaks through the blackest night, and the world wears down the weary fight, there's a whisper like a river's flow, a promise stronger than we know. Mercy's rising with the morning light, soft as breath, steady as sight. Every heart that's bruised and worn learns to hope again at dawn. In the valley where the shadows creep, where weary souls get tired of sleep, and tears have carved their deepest lines, still a faithful voice across the pines speaks of love that never ends, mercy that gathers all that bends. Even when our strength runs low, His kindness meets us, this we know. His mercies are new every morning, every heartache, every warning. He lifts the burden, cures the pain, takes the loss and raises gain. Great is the faithfulness He shows. In deepest night His glory grows. In every breath, in every dawn, His mercies rise forever on. When I stumble through the rugged ground, where fear and doubt are tightly bound, Your promise stands like ancient stone, shaped by kindness He makes His home. From the dust I lift my gaze to the hills where hope remains. Though the storm may shake my floor, His compass guides me evermore. Oh, there's a song in the silent morn, when grace is soft and hearts are torn. It echoes through the burning sand, carried by a faithful hand. He never sleeps, He never fades, His love outlasts the darkest grays. Oh, mercy comes like summer rain, cleansing every trace of pain. His mercies are new every morning, every heartache, every warning. He lifts the burden, cures the pain, takes the loss and raises gain. Great is the faithfulness He shows. In deepest night His glory grows. In every breath, in every dawn, His mercies rise forever on. When the road is long and winding cold, and heavy lies the weight we hold, a faithful voice calls from the hills, reminding hearts of timeless thrills. Hope that lifts the fallen soul, peace that makes the wounded whole. In the echo of a whispered name, we rise again, we're born again. From the ashes where we bled, hope arises from the dead. Love unbroken, shining clear, every moment draws Him near. Every scar and every tear is met with mercy, steady cheer. Great is the God who never leaves, faith in Him forever breathes. His mercies are new every morning, every heartache, every warning. He lifts the burden, cures the pain, takes the loss and raises gain. Great is the faithfulness He shows. In deepest night His glory grows. In every breath, in every dawn, His mercies rise forever on. So lift your eyes where hope ascends, where broken hearts find healing's end. Though trials come like raging floods, still faith stands firm in crimson blood. He holds the weak with gentle hand, and guides our feet to promised lands, where every tear is wiped away. In mercy's arms we choose to stay. Oh, mercy falls like morning dew on souls redeemed and hearts made new. Each sunrise paints a sacred song, reminding us where we belong. Great is His love, forever sure, unchanging, faithful, ever pure, gentle as a whisper's grace, ever close in every place. His mercies are new every morning, every heartache, every warning. He lifts the burden, cures the pain, takes the loss and raises gain. Great is the faithfulness He shows, in deepest night His glory grows. In every breath, in every dawn, His mercies rise forever on. When the sun peeks through the gray and shadows of the night give way, remember this: in every morn God's mercy rises ever born. So lift your soul, let praises stream, for in His love we dare to dream. Through every trial, every tear, His mercies meet us here, right here. There comes a point in a man's life when a road splits in two. One path looks certain, the other only God knows. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, not halfway, not in part. Not only when the sky is clear, but when the storm is dark. Lean not on your own understanding, that's the hardest thing to do. When logic says go left or right, but faith says wait, trust through. There are miles I've walked alone, maps drawn in my mind, plans I built with careful hands, left your horse behind. But wisdom isn't loud or proud, it doesn't fight for fame, it whispers truth in quiet strength and calls a man by name. In all your ways acknowledge Him, not just in Sunday prayer, but in the deals, the doubts, the weight, the choices no one sees you bear. Trust in the Lord with all your heart when the ground feels unsure, when the numbers don't add up and the future is insecure. He will make your path straight, not easy but clear, when a man puts pride aside and trades control for fear. Trust in the Lord completely when you don't understand. He doesn't need your roadmap, He only needs your hand. Fall apart, build towers out of confidence and felt them crash hard. There's a kind of strength in surrender that pride can't comprehend, a kind of courage in letting go, in letting God defend. Acknowledge Him in every step, but when success feels close enough to lay down at your feet, He sees beyond the turn ahead years alone. He will make your path straight, even through the bend. He doesn't promise easy roads, but he walks you to the end. When doubt knocks at your door and logic takes command, remember who holds tomorrow and who designed the land. There are seasons built to test what a man believes is true. What he sees says one thing, but heaven says trust through. You won't always see the reason, you won't always see the plan, but faith is not about control, it's about whose hand you stand in. These straight and crooked highways inside a broken will, he carves direction out of doubt, he quiets chaos still. And one day when you look behind, you'll see what you could not. That every detour shaped the road to the place that he had run. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, not pieces, not a part. Give him the weight of every choice, give him the guarded heart. He will make your path straight in ways you cannot see, in what felt like uncertainty was hidden clarity. Trust in the Lord completely, even when it's hard, because the strongest man alive is the one who trusts his God. Trust fully, he does not fall at all. Faith, love you, Lord. I was walking through the valley low, dark clouds following every road, enemies whispering in my ear, trying to feed me doubt and fear. Chains on my soul, weight on my chest, fighting battles I couldn't rest. Every step felt like my last, like I was buried in my past. The ground beneath me started to shake, felt like more than I could take. So I cried out through the pain, calling on your holy name. From the depths I called to you, and you heard me breaking through. You are my rock, my shield, my strength, my deliverer again and again. When the storm comes crashing in, you stand with me until the end. You are my refuge, waters rose and pulled me down, tried to make me slowly drown, but your hand reached down for me, pulled me from the raging sea of every lie that filled my mind. Tried to leave my faith behind, but your voice cut through the noise, reminded me I'm still your choice. You set my feet on solid ground, turned my life all around. From the ashes of my pain, you gave me strength to stand again. When I thought my hope was gone, you were there all along. You are my rock, my shield, my strength, my deliverer again and again. When the storm comes crashing in, you stand with me until the end. You are my refuge, my hiding place, saved by your amazing grace. Through the fire, through the fight, you are my God, my light. You have made tremble, skies may fall, but I know you hear my call. You ride the heavens, you come fast. Your love is stronger than my past. You trained my hands, you made me stand. Victory placed in your hand. Through every battle, every scar, you've been with me where you are. You are my rock, my shield, my strength, my deliverer again and again. When the storm comes crashing in, you stand with me until the end. You are my refuge, my hiding place, saved by your amazing grace. Through the fire, through the fight, you are my God, my light. So I'll love you, Lord, my strength. Through every loss, through every pain, 'cause I know no matter where I've been, you will rise and fight again. Oh, my rock, my deliverer. When your heart is broken, you're not alone. I've been walking down this lonely road, carrying pain like a heavy load. Dust on my boots, weight on my soul, trying to hold on, losing control. Every night feels cold and long, every step feels like it's wrong. Tears fall slow in silent rain, trying hard to hide the pain. I keep searching for a sign, some kind of peace to ease my mind, but every road just leads me back to a faith that's starting to crack. Then I felt a quiet grace, like mercy falling in this place. The Lord is close to the broken hearted, even when your world falls apart. When your strength is almost gone, He's been with you all along. there's nowhere left to hide. Through the dark and through the pain, He's the peace inside the rain. I've been trying just to stand, but I don't feel strong enough again. People say I'll make it through, but they don't see what I'm going through. Every prayer feels lost in air, wondering if you're still there. Every breath feels hard to take, feels like I'm about to break. Then I felt your presence near, breaking through my doubt and fear. Like a whisper in the night, soft and warm, a gentle light. Through the silence, through the fear, you remind me you are near. The Lord is close to the broken hearted. Even when your world falls apart, when your strength is almost gone, He's been with you all along. When your spirit's crushed inside and there's nowhere left to hide, through the dark and through the pain, He's the peace inside the rain. You say the crushed and weary soul, when the darkness takes control, you lift the ones who cannot stand. Hold them gently in your hands. Through the valley, through the storm, you keep my tired heart warm. Even when I feel alone, you remind me I'm not on my own. The Lord is close to the broken hearted. Even when your world falls apart, or when your strength is almost gone, He's been with you all along. When your spirit's crushed inside and there's nowhere left to hide, through the dark and through the pain, He's the peace inside the rain. So I'll trust you through the pain, through the loss and through the rain. 'Cause I know when hope feels far, you are close to the broken heart. To the broken heart. How long, Lord, will you forget my name? Feels like I'm crawling, but nothing ever came. Nights get heavy, shadows don't move. I'm down on my knees with everything to lose. I've been walking roads with no sign ahead, trying to fight thoughts running through my head. Faith feels thin like a worn out thread, and every prayer just falls back dead. Do you hear me, or am I alone? Is this silence your answer unknown? my soul's been torn. Feels like I've been lost since the day I was born. But deep down inside, where the pain still grows, there's a whisper saying he still knows. Enemies laughing, think I'm done, like I ain't got nowhere left to run. They don't see these tears I hide, or the war that's raging deep inside. I smile outside, but I'm breaking within, trying to hold on, but it's wearing thin. Every step feels heavier than before, like I can't carry this weight no more. Lord, don't leave me in the dark too long. I've been weak, I need you strong. How long, oh Lord, will you hide your face? How long must I run in this empty space? My heart's been aching, my soul's been torn. Feels like I've been lost since the day I was born. But deep down inside, where the pain still grows, there's a whisper saying he still knows. Then a fire starts burning through the doubt, not loud, but it won't go out. Through the silence, through the pain, something tells me you remain. I might not see you, I might not hear, but I feel you somewhere near. And even in this broken place, I still believe in your grace. How long, oh Lord, I cried before, but now I ain't the same no more. You held me up when I couldn't stand, even silent, you held my hand. Now I sing through every scar I've known. I was never fighting this alone. Through the dark, through every fall, you were there through it all. So I wait, Lord, I'll stand my ground, even when I don't hear a sound. 'Cause I've learned in the quiet and pain, you never left, you just remain. Yeah. The night has been long, longer than I let them see. There are battles a man fights in silence, when no one else can hear him breathe. Oh Lord, do not rebuke me in your anger. Don't discipline me in burning flame. I already feel the weight of my choices, I already carry my shame. Have mercy on me, I am worn thin, strength leaking through my hands. There are cracks beneath this hardened skin, more than anyone understands. My bones are weak, my soul disturbed, my courage trembling inside. How long, oh Lord, how long must I keep this storm I cannot hide? Turn back to me, don't turn away. Reach into this darkened place. Have mercy, Lord, I'm breaking slow. This burden's more than I can hold. The nights are heavy, the silence loud, and I am tired of being proud. Rescue me by your steadfast love. Pull me from this sinking ground. When a man is crushed beneath his past, only mercy turns him around. In death there's no remembrance song. In the grave no voice remains. If I fade under this pressure, who will testify your name? I am weary with my groaning. Every night my bed is sore with tears I never showed by day, with words I never spoke. My eyes grow dim from grief and strain, from wrestling unseen fears, from carrying years of silent wars and swallowing down my tears. Enemies circle like vultures slow, whispering he's done, he's weak, but they don't know what it means when a broken man still seeks. Have mercy, Lord, I'm worn inside. I cannot outrun what I hide. Heal me where my spirit cracks. Lift the weight upon my back. By your unfailing love restore the strength I used to know before. When a man falls to his knees, that's where your mercy meets. I've tried to fix it alone, tried to muscle through the pain, tried to silence guilt with pride, tried to outrun the rain. But pride is a poor shield in storms, and stubbornness won't save. I have stood tall in daylight hours and wept where no one stayed. There are memories I cannot shake. There are failures that still sting. There are nights when sleep won't come because of what I've been. But you, oh Lord, are slow to wrath, rich in mercy's flame. You do not crush the contrite heart, you lift the bowed in shame. Is dark, you doubts that speak defeat. The Lord has heard my weeping cry. He's listened from his seat. The Lord has heard my supplication. He receives my prayer. Though I felt alone in midnight hours, he was always there. Shame will fall on those who mark confusion on cruel intent, but mercy rises with the dawn, and chains of guilt are bent. The same tears that soak my pillow now water ground for grace, and where I thought I'd end in ruin, redemption takes its place. See, Lord, you answered me. You did not let me drown. You met me in my lowest place and turned my weakness around. When a man is tired of carrying weight and finally lets it fall, he finds the strength he thought was gone was never his at all. By your steadfast love I stand, not perfect but restored, a broken man made whole again by the mercy of the Lord. The night was long, but it did not win. The tears were real, but they did not end me. Mercy came before the morning light, and when the sun began to rise, so did I. Answer me when I call, God of my righteousness. You gave me space when I was pressed. You pulled me out of the wilderness. How long will they twist my name? How long will they chase empty things, running after shadows and lies, wearing pride like broken rings? They don't see the quiet strength, they don't know the hand that holds. They don't hear the midnight prayers whispered low and bold. But you set apart the faithful man, and you hear me when I stand. In the middle of the night I find you, when the noise of the world fades away. In the silence I hear truth break through, and my fear doesn't get to stay. You put joy inside my heart, more than grain and wine could bring. When I lay down I rest in peace, 'cause you, Lord, are my King. Tremble but do not sin, search your heart in the dark. Let the anger lose its grip, don't let bitterness leave a mark. Offer up a righteous trust, let your faith be steady and still. Not every battle needs a shout, sometimes strength is quiet will. Many ask who will show us good, like hope is hard to find. But the light of your face upon my life is peace inside my mind. In the middle of the night I find you, when doubt tries to take control. You remind me who I belong to. You steady this wandering soul. You put joy inside my heart that the world can't counterfeit. When I lay down I rest in peace, and my faith does not quit. Not in riches, not in fame, not in power, not in name, not in noise or fleeting gain, but in you I break these chains. Lift the light upon my face, let your presence still my grace. I've known pressure, I've known strain, I've known loss that left a stain. But every time the night gets deep, you are the reason I can sleep. No army camped outside my door, no rumor, no forgotten war can take the peace you place inside when I in your mercy hide. In the middle of the night, I trust you. When tomorrow feels unsure, you are faithful, you are steady, you are constant and secure. You put joy inside my heart that no harvest could replace. When I lie down, I sleep in peace. So I lay down without fear, knowing you are always near. In the dark, your light remains. Peace runs through my veins. Lord, how many rising against me tonight? Shadows in the valley trying to steal my fight. Voices in the darkness saying I'm alone. Whispers in the wind telling me I'm on my own. They say there's no help coming from above. They say heaven's silent, no sign of love. They count my failures, they measure my scars. They point at my past like they know who we are. But I've seen too much to believe the lie. I've walked through fire and didn't die. I felt your hand when the ground gave way. You've carried me farther than I could pray. When the night gets heavy and hope feels thin, I remember who you've always been. You are my shield when I'm surrounded, my glory when my strength feels grounded. You lift my head when I can't stand tall. You hear my cry when I start to fall. Though thousands rise on every side, still my heart won't run or hide. I lay down in peace, I rise again, 'cause you, my God, still call me friend. I cried aloud from this broken place, from a tired man's soul seeking grace, and you answered from your holy hill. In the silence I felt you still. No thunder rolled, no fire fell, just a quiet strength I know too well. Like a steady hand upon my chest, telling this weary heart to rest. I lay down with my worries near, lay down with doubt and fear. But morning came with breath in my lungs. I knew again where my help comes from. Not by my power, not by might, but by your mercy through the fight. You are my shield when I'm surrounded, my glory when my strength feels grounded. You lift my head when shame weighs down. You trade my ashes for a crown. Though thousands stand with stones in hand, still I know where my feet will stand. I lay down in peace, I rise again, 'cause you my God, defend your men. Strike down the fear that grips my mind, break the chains they left behind, shatter the lies that try to stay, burn every doubt that blocks my way. Salvation belongs to you alone, not in flesh, not in bone, not in numbers, not in might, but in the God who wins the fight. Let your blessing rest on me like a river, wild and free. Even when I'm pressed on every side, I will not let my faith divide. Nights where sleep won't come, where battles echo like distant drums, where enemies don't wear a face but live inside this fragile place. Still you sustain this stubborn heart. You never left, not from the start. When all around me looked like loss, you were still king upon the cross. They can't surround me, let them try. They can question, they can't deny, but I've tasted mercy in the storm, and I felt your peace keep me warm. Surrounded, my glory when my hope feels wounded. You lift my head, you call my name. You stand beside me through the flame. Though thousands rise and threats increase, you are my courage, you are my peace. I lay down in trust, I rise again, 'cause you, my God, sustain your men. So I will rest, though war still roars. I will trust, though doubt implores. For you sustain me through the night and wake me with restoring light. Lord, when I'm surrounded on every side, still in you I will abide. You are my shield, my strength, my friend, and in your hands I rise again. Surely he has borne our grief and carried our sorrow, yet we esteemed him not. He grew up like a tender root, no beauty there, no strength to suit. Despised, rejected, left alone, a man of sorrows, pain his throne. We turned away, we looked aside, but he still bore what we denied. Stricken, smitten, crushed and scarred, pierced for sin that left us marred. By his wounds I am healed, through his silence truth revealed. He was crushed so I could rise, the Lamb of God, my sacrifice. He bore the weight I could not bear, my shame, my cross, my every care. No voice he raised, no cry for grace, just blood and mercy on his face. Like a lamb led to the kill, he walked the hill calm and still. No justice found in man's decree, yet all the guilt fell on the he. He did not open his mouth. Like a sheep before its shearers is silent, so he did not speak. made his grave among the damned. The rich man's tomb held pierced hands, but death could never hold his name. For through his wounds we rise again. By his wounds I am healed. By his stripes my sin repealed. He took the wrath that I had earned and lit a fire that still burns. It pleased the Lord to crush him down, that many sons would gain a crown. Through one man's grief a world restored, by blood that spoke, come home once more. No sword he drew, no war he waged, yet history shifted as he bled. A servant's heart, a king's command, the weight of mercy in his hand.
He poured his soul unto death. He bore the sin.
He bore the sin of many,
made intercession
for transgressors. They laid him low, thought it was done, but dawn broke out, he rose the sun. And now he stands and pleads above, clothed in wounds and boundless love. By his wounds I am healed. Through his blood my soul is sealed. He took the stripes, he bore the cross, and turned my gain from all his loss. Now when I walk the valley low, I see his footprints in the snow. The man of sorrows walks with me, from garden grief to Calvary. He knew the weight of every tear. He felt the sting of every fear. Yet still he chose to pay the price, the Holy One, our sacrifice. He shall see the light again and justify the souls of men. He bore our sin and did not run, obedient to the Father's Son. He drank the cup, he took the flame. He bore the nails, despised the shame. But joy was set before his eyes, to lift the lost and raise the blind.
He was wounded unto death.
He was bruised
For our sin of many,
for our shame.
made intercession for transgressed souls.
Now every breath I live is grace, because of love I can't replace. He gave it all without regret, and paid a debt I can't forget. By his wounds I am healed. Every scar has now been sealed. He walked the road, he took the fall, and rose again to cover all. The man of sorrows bore my name, through crimson flow and holy flame. And now I sing with trembling breath of life that came through borrowed death.
He bore it all, and still he calls
Man of sorrows,
Prince of Peace. He bore it all.
in the secret place will find a shield in holy grace. Under his wings I make my stay. No fear by night, no dread by day. The arrows fly but I don't move. His faithfulness my sacred proof. 10,000 fall, it won't touch me. He wrote my name in victory. No plague, no shadow, no devil's snare can steal my soul from his strong care. I lay my head with angels near and sleep without a trace of fear. He is my shelter, my hiding place. He holds my fears in boundless grace. Though storms may rage and trials rise, he lifts my soul above the skies. No evil walks where he resides. I'm safe beneath his watchful eyes. The fowler sets his net in vain. I walk the path through flood and flame. He gives his angels charge of me. They lift me up when I can't see. Their hands hold firm, they don't let go. Through shadowed vales and desert woe, I do not fear the terror's cry, nor the whisper of death at night. I walk among the roaring deep. Still waters sing me into sleep. His voice a calm through all alarms. His refuge holds me in his arms.
You are my refuge, my stronghold high. I run to you when the well runs dry. You cover me with wings of peace and speak my fear to sweet release.
The serpent lies beneath my feet. The lion prowls, but he retreats. With faith as shield and truth my sword, I walk the land in one accord. No step shall falter, none shall slip. He orders every path I trip. Because I've set my love on him, he answers me when lights grow dim. He's with me in my deepest ache, in fire, flood, or mountain quake. He honors me with heaven's crown and lifts me up when I break down. He is my shelter, my hiding place. He holds my fears in boundless grace. Though storms may rage and trials rise, he lifts my soul above the skies. No evil walks where he resides. I'm safe beneath his watchful eyes. With long life he will satisfy and show me salvation by and by. I need no riches, fame, or land, just to dwell within his hand. Each breath I take, he's near, he's true. His mercy always pulls me through. May tremble, nations fall, but I will stand through it all, because my God is Lord of hosts, the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. He keeps me hidden, calm and still, safe inside his perfect will. He says, because you love me, I will save. I'll raise you up from every grave. When you call, I'll answer fast. I'll walk with you until the last. No arrow, demon, flood or fire can stop the reach of my desire. So I will trust and not grow faint. I will not trade truth for complaint. For in His word I've made my stay, and I will follow all the way through barren lands or harvest fields. My heart is His, my soul is sealed. He is my shelter, my hiding place. He holds my fears in boundless grace. Though storms may rage and trials rise, He lifts my soul above the skies. No evil walks where He resides. I'm safe beneath His watchful eyes.
He who dwells shall abide beneath the shadow of the Most High.
Come to me,
All who labor,
I'll give you rest. I was dragging chains through desert clay, trying to find rest at the end of the day. Heard a voice cut through the weight I bore, said, come to me, I'll give you more. The sun was cruel, the road was long, but His words cut deep like a gospel song. I'd seen the bottle, I'd kissed the dust. My name was shame, my hands were rust. I fell to my knees in the canyon low. He whispered soft, it's time to let it go. Didn't come with a robe or ring, but I felt the grace of a risen king. Come to me, you heavy-hearted.
come to me,
You battle-scarred, take my yoke. His light is holy. Learn from me, I'll guard your scars. I'm gentle, I bring peace. I'm the shepherd that sets you free. The road was long, my back near broke from all the lies the devil spoke. Jesus met me where I bled, put a crown of mercy on my head. He don't wait for saints to kneel. He runs to the broken, makes a dead man feel.
He don't break the bruised reed, He don't snuff the smoldering flame. He walks beside the fallen and calls the humble by name.
I'd walk through nights of silent pain, curse the skies, drink down the rain. But in the silence He sat with me. In my jailhouse heart He turned the key. Didn't raise His voice, didn't cast a stone. He just said, child, you're never alone.
Come to me,
You burden bearing,
come to me,
worn and torn, take my yoke. It's calm, not cruel. Walk with me each breaking morn. I am gentle, I'm your peace. I'm the shepherd that sets you free. He said, I know the weight, I know the pain. I carried your sin, I wore your shame. My hands still bear the marks of love. I'm your rest, I'm your enough. fear. I gave him every hidden tear. He took my story, dirt and all, and wrote redemption through every fall. The yoke he gave, it fit just right. Now I sleep in grace each night.
He won't leave you in the fire. He walks through smoke and flame. His arms are wide as heaven's gate, and mercy is his name. Come to me,
You heavy-hearted,
come to me.
you battle-scarred, take my yoke, it's light, it's holy. Learn from me, I'll guard your scars. I am gentle, I bring peace. I'm the shepherd that sets you free. Now I sing to tired souls like me, to outlaws, runaways, and refugees. If you're dragging shame, if the load won't lift, His love is real and it's heaven's gift. You don't need clean hands or perfect words, just a cracked heart ready to be heard. Come to me, lay it down, I'm here now. I've seen men cry and mothers pray. I've seen hope rise from dust and clay. And every time when the night is black, He brings the broken wanderers back. You ain't too lost, you ain't too far. He's a healer of every scar.
Come to me,
You heavy-hearted,
come to me.
you battle-scarred, take my yoke, its light is holy. Learn from me, I'll guard your scars. I am gentle, I bring peace. I'm the shepherd that sets you free. My burden's gone, my soul's at rest. He carried me and gave His best. Now I walk with Him day by day on a road of grace that won't decay.